Hello, everyone. I hope you're having an amazing day today. Today, what I want to kind of do is cover my honest first impressions on what I think about the Modern Warfare 2 beta. Honestly, I played about 35 hours of this beta, and I can honestly tell you it has been an absolute delight for the 35 hours that I've played it. Seriously, they've actually done a pretty good job with this beta, surprisingly. Like, I was thinking that it was going to be a buggy mess, kind of like how like Vanguard and Cold Wars was, so it was honestly really surprising to see that it wasn't. But today, what I want to kind of do is break down the good and the bad and pretty much like my conclusion on whether you should buy the game or not. Honestly, this game is like 45 days from release. So we pretty much have mostly the full game. We have like 90% of it, if I'm going to be honest. But yeah, thank you so much for the support you've been giving my recent videos. Let's do that same support with this video. Alright, so let's start off with the good. Let's start off with the good news. Honestly, there is a lot of good to cover. So, first one is, honestly, the visuals. Man, Infinity Ward really knows how to make visuals look good in this game. That has been Infinity Ward's strength for years, in the fact that they are very good at making their pie or cake or whatever pop. Seriously. They are like one of the best like developers at making visuals. Seriously. I wish that every COD would just have the Modern Warfare just visuals, because I feel like most people would be fine with that. Like, Vanguard's was okay, same thing with Cold Wars, but man, Infinity Ward just knows how to do it right. They really know how to just make something look good and appetizing. They should honestly be chefs. But that's definitely positive number one. Another positive I really do like, another positive I will say, third person mode. Now, you are seeing me use third person mode. I honestly love this mode. This was in the original Modern Warfare 2, and kind of shows that they are, in a way, you know, incorporating older like game modes into the game, which is very nice and reassuring, showing you that, oh hey, like, they're actually listening somewhat and want to actually add some old stuff from Modern Warfare 2. So that's really nice. I love I love third person mode because it's challenging, it's out of my comfort zone, and you know, this is my first game kind of playing it, so it's like it is really hard to adapt to it. Like, you are not used to it whatsoever, but it's still pretty fun. So yeah, give third person mode a try. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. Another positive I honestly have to give it is, yeah, the weapons. Yeah, the weapons actually aren't broken. There isn't like a meta weapon, which is actually kind of surprising, because normally whenever like people play Call of Duty nowadays, there's a distinct meta weapon. It's like, this gun is the best, nobody but their mother isn't going to use it, seriously. But on the beta right now, everything seems to be pretty balanced, at least from what I've seen. So that's honestly nice. Another positive I can honestly give this game is that the maps aren't like Modern Warfare 2019's, where they were just schlock. They were horrible. Like, I still get nightmares about Piccadilly. That map gives me absolute nightmares. Seriously, Piccadilly. Euphrates Bridge. Those maps are so bad. Like, I don't know what they were thinking, but like, don't worry, this time around, the maps are actually decent. So for those people who are worried that the maps were going to be absolutely terrible, do not worry. They are actually good for once. Another positive I honestly got to give this game is the fact of like how much fun some of the equipment has been in this game. So if you don't know what I mean by that, essentially this game has some equipment that is just downright hilarious. So like, for example, some equipment in the game is like, you can have like a decoy. Yeah, you can have a decoy. You can have like a cluster mine. You can have a lot of different interesting equipment. Like, it's actually pretty fun. You can have cluster mines. You can put on like, you know, flags. It's really awesome. Like, some of the equipment, I gotta give them props. Like, some of them I haven't honestly thought about, and it just would be really fun to have more of that. Um, Another positive I honestly have to give this game is the kill streaks. Yeah, I haven't said that in a long time. The kill streaks are honestly pretty fun. The Wheelson's a lot of fun to drive. I like the AI controlled kill streaks. Another kill streak that I really love, and I hope I get in this care package, is the bomb drone. It is so much fun. It's like a portable RC car. It is so much fun to use. Honestly, it's kind of like, you know when you get like that really like cool toy at like Toys R Us? Yeah, honestly, that's what that kind of reminds me of. Seriously, it's so much it's so much fun to use. I honestly highly recommend using it. Something I do like, another positive I honestly will give this game is just overall, like, again, I'll say this, the realism in the fact that, like, this game pretty much, when you look in the map, like, it has a distinct color palette. I felt like Modern Warfare 2019 really was bad at this. It was really bad in this point. It was. And just, yeah, like, it honestly needed to be fixed. And now for the kind of last positive that I give the game, there's no slide canceling. There's no slide canceling, and the doors aren't made of NASA. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the doors aren't made, like, I can't RPG it and just absolutely, do that. So that's nice. But yeah, overall, those are pretty much the positives I have to give this game. Overall, they have a lot of positives. I was expecting to be a lot more negative with this beta, but, not this time around. I'm actually very happy with some of the things that they have done. But yeah, those are my positives overall. Now on to the negative portion. All right, and now for the bad portion. Honestly, I'm gonna just say this. The bad portion really makes this game unplayable, and people have been complaining about these, like, critiques on Twitter, and especially other content creators such as Exclusive Ace, Drifter, and all of them have basically complained about this. Honestly, I think these things make the game absolutely unplayable, and it's just terrible. So I'm gonna go one by one, and some of it will mostly just be me talking, but I'll have gameplay for certain portions. Okay, so first thing I hate, dead silence. Stop making it field upgrade Infinity Ward. Stop. Like, it didn't work. No one likes it. If you see the most, like, return thing that people want, they want dead silence as a perk. Vanguard did it perfectly. I can't believe I'm complimenting Vanguard, but yeah, they literally had it as a perk and a field upgrade. Just do that. No need to reinvent the wheel. Seriously. I don't know why. I don't know why they just don't do that. Second thing I don't like is the gunsmith system. So, all right, if you do not know, this is how it works now. So, say if you want to get a gun, say you want to get the, I don't know, the M16. Okay. All right. Instead of going for like level 55 for the M16 or whatever, now what you have to do is you have to go into this menu, which is really weird and just terrible UI. You have to go into this menu and basically get to level 20 on each of these guns. And that's the thing. It won't tell you why it is locked. It just says it's locked. No, oh, you need to get to level 20 with this gun. No, nothing. Just, it's locked. You have to do this. Like, it doesn't tell you anything. It just says M4 platform. Seriously. Just absolutely no regard. And what kind of stinks is that, like, you have to get to level 20. Like, it is fast, yeah, but, like, still, just to get to your favorite gun, like, say, the M16, you can't. Hurricane, it's even longer, so pretty much you just have to sit there grinding to get to the weapon that you want. Like, I was fine with going to level 55 to get my guns, then having a prestige token, then having it automatically. That's just a way better system, but I guess, gotta make it different so it's not a Modern Warfare 2019 clone. You gotta do this. But yeah, that's a really big negative. Another huge negative is the perks. I'm just gonna say this. It is a two-part thing. Some of the perks are just terrible, and here's why. So, Infinity Ward basically said before this game release is that they wanted to make a new perk system because they saw that people had crutch perks, such as Cold-Blooded, Ninja, yada yada, like Marathon, stuff like that. But honestly, they forgot to tell us that one of the perks in the game called Bird's Eye, yeah, If you wonder why the minimap is like Modern Warfare 2019, the one that everybody hates, yeah, this is why. Bird's Eye is essentially, if you want to play normal COD, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. It's the only way. You cannot do it any other way. You can't go into settings, which would be way easier. No, you have to use this perk. If you don't, you can't. It is ridiculous. And it's so dumb. I don't know why they keep doing this. Like, you know what makes me even more mad? That I found a tweet by like Charlie Intel and all of them, and they basically said that it was in the build in June, but they took it out because of unknown reasons. But yeah. So the perk system overall, I do not like. You want to know why? Because it takes more than it gives. In the old games, you had 3 perks at the start, and you had a blue, a red, and a green. So you had 3 perks right off the bat. And if you're using the pick 10 system from Black Ops 2 onwards, you could have 4 to 6. So honestly, more variety. But now I feel like it is so stringent. You only have 2 perks to honestly go from at the beginning. So you only have Overkill and then Axe or Tactical. Like, that's what I mean. It's okay. It's not great, but yeah, you only have 2 perks starting out now. And now what you have to do is, if you want to get the bonus and ultimate perk, this is what you have to do. You have to do really good at the game. That's what I mean. You have to do good. And it's absolutely terrible in the fact that, so let's just say for the bonus perk, from the math that I did and using a stopwatch and how long it took me to get certain, bonus and ultimate perks, it took me about, I would say, I'm like an average player, like above average, like I'd say that. It took me about 2.5 minutes to about 3 minutes to get quick fix. And let's just say averagely, the Call of Duty match is like 10 minutes. So for about 25 to 35% of the time, you basically don't have this perk. You don't have quick fix, which would be really helpful. So for the first 25 minutes, or for the first 25% of the game, you don't have it. And what's even worse is that, say, if you join mid-game, you have no way to get this perk. Because here's the thing, if you join mid-game, most people already have it by now. They do have a system in place where you have half of it, but it's not that good, because here's the thing. Most people, if you join a game, say domination's like halfway over, people probably already have their ultimate perk already, so you're already behind. That's what I mean. You're already so behind. And you just have to be so good at this game to get it fast. And same thing with the ultimate perk. This is just such a killer. The ultimate perk is really what helps you in most games. Domination. If you pretty much have hardline, you can get kill streaks and start doing well. And then, for example, Ghost is so essential in Search. Because if you do not have this perk, you will basically be cannon fodder. You'll be a free kill in Search, because once they get a UAV up, you're done. You're done. No matter what game mode, you're going to be a free kill every single time. And there's nothing you can do about it. And honestly, the math that I did, it took me about, I would say, about 4.5 minutes to about 5 minutes to get this perk. So pretty much almost the majority of the match it took for me to get my ultimate perk. That is unacceptable. That is just terrible. I don't know why it has to take that long. They should just go back to what they did before. No need to reinvent the wheel. But yeah, you're pretty much screwed if you, guess what? If you're not good at the game. You pretty much have to be a god at this game to be able to compete. Because if you have Ghost right away, you're already at a statistical advantage. Just no cap. You absolutely will be. And here's another negative that I honestly say, and you'll definitely notice it in this gameplay. Oh my gosh. I have absolutely great contacts on, and I can even see some of the enemies I've seen. It is so blurry. Every Infinity Ward game has had this problem where you cannot see the enemy in front of you. They'll be 5 feet away from you, you're in hugging range, and you'll still not be able to see them. There's just no way. You just won't be able to see them. Another negative I will honestly say about this game, and this is what really kills it, dude. This is what really kills the game for me. Dude, SBMM, bro. It's bad. It is so bad to the point where, you'll see in this gameplay, you'll see just me getting absolutely dunked on. It is so bad. It is so bad to the point where, it is unplayable. If you are like an average to above average player, you might as well just like make a bot account because that's literally what they're endorsing. Seriously, so many YouTubers literally have bot accounts so that way they literally will be able to like actually show good gameplay, because if they don't, then yeah, that's what happens. But another negative I'll honestly say is the fact that like this game just overall, I feel like Infinity Ward really didn't. I mean, look at that, dude. I didn't even see him. I couldn't even see him on my screen. Look at that. But yeah, another negative that I really have with this game is that I feel like Infinity Ward just doesn't listen. Like so many of these like things that I'm like griping about were in Modern Warfare 2019. Like that's what I mean. And oh, look at that with UAV. Look at that. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like you basically are already ruined if you don't have the ultimate perk. Look at that. That's what I mean. Another negative that I have about this game is that, dude, camping is even worse. Camping is even worse in this game. Like, I mean it. You'll see on this map, Hotel, I'm so glad I got this map, because you're just going to see so much camping. Look at that. Look at that, bro. I'm just camping right here. Look at that. I'm just sitting here. That's what I mean. It's so easy. It incentivizes it. It's absolutely insane. Another negative that I honestly got to give this game is, dude, who at Infinity Ward likes elephants? I'm convinced that, like, the elephants are the absolute mascot of Infinity Ward at this point, because my footsteps sound like I'm literally wearing Scarlett Johansson's heels, like, down a freaking glass hallway. Like, why? Why is it so deliberate? Why is it so deliberate? Seriously. Like, why? Why does it have to be like that? I don't understand it. Why do the footsteps have to be this terrible? Seriously. Like, it's so bad. Just make the footsteps normal. I don't need to sound like an elephant stampede. I don't. I want to enjoy this game. I don't want to have to crouch walk everywhere I go. I mean, look at that. They just know where I'm at every time, because guess what? Guess what? My footsteps are poo, 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 poo. Seriously. I'll literally show you, for example. I'm going to turn up my volume right now, and I'll show you, like, how bad the footsteps are, because it's just so bad. Like, next time I die, I'll show you. It's like, it is so unbelievably bad. Oh, look at that. I just earned my bonus perk, and guess what? It took me like literally, I don't know. Let's see. 3 minutes. Wow, I called that one. See, 3 minutes. Another negative I will honestly say is, and this is the last negative, the gunsmith. The reason I say the gunsmith is a negative is because, personally, if, like, I'm using an MP5, but I'm using it like an assault rifle. Seriously. I'm using it like a freaking assault rifle. I mean, it's so easy to use. It's so easy to use as an assault rifle. And there's nothing stopping me from doing that. Seriously, you can kit out an MP5 and it covers every base. It does. It covers every base. I can get someone from long range with this. I can get someone from short range. I can get someone from medium range. There's just nothing stopping it. But no, overall, like, I will say this. They got a lot to fix, but the problem is I don't think they're going to be able to fix this all. This game comes out in 45 days. I don't think they're going to be able to fix. I don't think they're going to be able to fix everything. There's no way. But yeah, so now I'm going to kind of go into the pretty much the conclusion area and what I kind of feel about the game. Alright, and now the section that everybody's been waiting for, the conclusion. Whether or not you should buy this game at release or wait till it goes on sale. Honestly, after playing this game for about 35 hours, I have collectively figured out that this game is definitely not worth the $70 at the moment. I think you should honestly keep your money until it goes on sale, probably in like February. That's probably what I would do. Seriously. I would wait till probably February. The reason I say that is because this game just doesn't have intrinsic value to it. The reason I say that is because this kind of just seems like an update to just Modern Warfare. It just seems like Modern Warfare 1.5 and nothing more. You get what I mean? Like, this game looks like Modern Warfare. It pretty much plays like Modern Warfare. Like, I mean it. It's just basically Modern Warfare 1.5. Also, another problem that, like, I have is that, like, pretty much the game comes out in, like, 45 days. There's no way that they're going to be able to fix everything. Like, the loud footsteps and all the other problems that I laid out in the bad section. There's no way they're going to be able to fix that. It's just not possible. It's going to be an absolutely botched launch if it goes this way. I think you should just save your money. I think that this game has potential and can be good, but here's the thing: they're not going to be able to fix the problem until like 6 months after development. There's no way that they're going to be able to fix everything. Honestly, it's really sad to say that I'm like telling you not to buy a COD game, but this is my honest opinion after playing week 1. Now, this could all change in week 2. It could, but honestly, as it stands right now, I think you should just save your money and not buy it. I really don't think so. So, I just kind of wanted to tell everyone that because, you know, I want to give you the best opinion that I can possibly give. So, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to like, share this with your friends, and also turn on your notifications so you don't miss any future videos. I'll have a review as well for week 2, so that way, like, in case anything does change, I'll let you know. But I honestly don't think that there will be that much change. I think the game's pretty much, like, in its state that it's going to be for right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.